Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into what it's really like to move to Berlin as an international.
Yeah, we've got this interesting video source, someone who's actually done it, sharing the things they wish they'd known beforehand.
Exactly. So our mission is to unpack those key insights. What should you really expect?
It's interesting because Berlin, it has this huge image, right? Super international, English everywhere.
Totally. That's the vibe everyone talks about.
But this source, it kind of immediately hits you with something different about the language situation. A
Yeah.
bit surprising, actually.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that. The person in the video, they really stress that even with all the English speakers, well, you still need German.
Absolutely needed. And not just for, like, deep philosophical chats.
Right. For the day-to-day stuff, they mention specific things.
Yeah, like the grocery store checkout, which you might not expect. Even dealing with bouncers at clubs, apparently.
Huh.
And the big one, really, is paperwork. Any official business, you're going to need some German. It just pops up constantly.
Ugh, paperwork. Okay, speaking of which, the source paints a picture of, well, a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. A mountain is how it sounds. Bureaucracy.
It sounds pretty daunting.
And there's this one crucial thing they keep mentioning. Something you need for, well, everything. They called it, remember.
Uh,
Cryptic. Yeah, they literally say, speaking of remember, because you're going to need it for everything. And the list is getting a job,
Need remember.
opening a German bank account,
Yep, need remember.
even just getting internet set up in your own apartment.
You guessed it. Gotta have the remember.
Okay, let's figure this out. This remember thing, it sounds critical. What is it?
Right, so what they're clearly talking about here is the Anmeldung. It's the official registration of your address with the local authorities.
Ah, the Anmeldung. I've heard of that.
Exactly. And the document you get from that process, the Meldebescheinigung, that's your golden ticket. It's the proof you officially live there.
So that piece of paper, it unlocks everything else. Just like the source says job, bank, internet, phone contract probably. Almost every official step needs it. Without it, you're kind of stuck.
Wow. Okay, so not just some minor admin task, it's the key.
Got it.
So, language, major paperwork centered on the Anmeldung. What else? The source mentioned the environment, the weather.
Yeah, and this is important context, right? It's not just about documents. It's about what it feels like to live there year-round.
Makes sense.
So they talk about the Berlin summers being absolutely incredible. Stereotype, picnics, long sunny days,
Living the dream.
pretty much. But then the Christmas lights come down.
Oh boy, here it comes.
And apparently the sunlight just, well, vanishes. Limited daylight and this long stretch of cold gray weather.
How long are we talking?
According to the source, it lasts pretty much until May. Their advice was buckle up.
Oof. May, that's a long haul.
It really is.
Yeah.
And think about how that affects, your mood, your energy, just daily life. The source really flags this contrast. Summer's amazing, but a big chunk of the year is different, climatically challenging.
So managing expectations about the weather is just as key as sorting the paperwork.
Definitely. It's all part of the package.
Okay, let's quickly recap then. The big surprises, the wish I knew things from this source seem to be: 1, you need German for everyday practical stuff more than you might think.
Right. 2, the paperwork is significant, and it all hinges on getting that Anmeldung, that registration, sorted ASAP.
And 3, the weather. Amazing summers, yes, but brace yourself for a long gray period afterward.
Exactly. And for you listening, maybe you're planning a move or just curious, these aren't just, like, fun facts.
No, they're really practical insights. Knowing about the German requirement might make you, sign up for Duolingo or a class before you go.
Totally. And knowing the Anmeldung is vital means you make that appointment your absolute first priority. No delays.
And being mentally prepared for the winter? Maybe you plan a sunny holiday midway through, or just adjust your expectations about constant sunshine.
It helps you move past the romantic idea and get ready for the actual reality of setting up life there.
It really does. It's about being prepared.
So here's something for you to maybe think about.
Yeah.
How could really leaning into preparing for these specific things, the language, the admin, even the climate shifts, how could that change your whole experience? Could that preparation be the key to not just surviving the move, but actually thriving and feeling properly at home in a city like Berlin?